All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Polar Fisher channel. My name's Phil Fisher, and I'm feeling better. I still am a little sick. I apologize for any coughing midstream. This is the best I've sounded since the weekend. So if you were able to catch the Indy 6-hour race last weekend, you will know how kind of garbage I felt and was sounding. Today was much better. But that being said, I'm still a little ragged, and but I felt good enough to paint and kind of get back on the painting horse. So I figured, let's do that. Let's get back painting again. Let's get back in the groove. And I have all of this Sector Alex stuff to do, so I figured we could get back on that. So yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. Thanks for joining us. We got coffee, we got brushes, we got paints, we got models and a backlog to knock out. So let's get into it. So we're back on our Sector Alex stuff. So I started kind of getting back in the groove here with these. These are 15 mil little Company du Nord, kind of like French Sky Marshal things. I don't know what. They're the Law and Order faction. So they are pretty tiny. My fingertip there for scale. If I have a coin or something. Oh, alright, so these grids are about an inch. Take a look at that. Not about an inch, they are an inch. I don't know. Maybe about a third of an inch for the base. Not super big, but where we're at. So we'll get cracking here. Oh no. So flyaways here. Let's seem to put it back in place. I think we're okay. Oh, you know what? I need the dark blue. So for this, I'm using this Stormy Blue from Vallejo Game Color. Kind of the undercoat for, I think, this force I'm going to use. I forgot to set up Brush Rage, the little palette widget, so I'll have to get that set up again next time. Yeah, we're just going to come in and kind of hit these arms. There's a little collar here. We're going to get as well. Beautiful. For the armor, I've been using just Vallejo gunmetal. I may go back and hit it with some the plate mail, the Army Painter plate mail. Give it a more of a bump. Go in, hit these pads. Get this chest piece going here. It's a little Now, if it's a mess tin, what that is. That. Bad. This. Yeah. This little piece on the gun. With the leather and wood accents. Going with this Army Painter leather brown. Just for things like the stock. With the rifle here. Gloves. And they have like a leather gas mask. So I usually do this all over the face. Well, so far I should extend that out a bit. Guess we do want to get it all over the face, but we don't want to lose any of the detail. Blood back here. That's alright, we'll just touch that up. Alright. It's a good start. Bronze, there's a little insignia on the helmet here. Plate. Oh, this is so hard to see. Black. This will be the weapon. Boots. Band on the helmet. It's not really a helmet, but the hat. Around this. Just like this. There we go. Beautiful. Take some of our brown, hit the backpack, pouches, all that good stuff. Too much. I know he's supposed to have like a belt, but it's just too fine for me to pick out. Like, I'm already having enough trouble as is kind of seeing what needs to be painted. Back side of this butt here, underneath the elbow. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Hellcrap. Let's see if I can pull this over. So someone decided to chew on my LED lens. So I'll have to break out the wire strippers, and the soldering iron to get this fixed. Had a little trouble. I blame this one. So I have the lens. The lens is good. It's just not... I have no light in it at the moment. So... yeah, I'm gonna see if I can set this up. These are a little tiny. And we're not too far off here. Coming together pretty well. Now let's get those boots. Yeah, how you been, Hulk? Oh, nice. I think it's just us in here, but definitely go check out Helgrad. My Aussie Ether buddy from across the globe. I sure will. But how you been liking the Tiamat so far? Is it good? Oliver, don't do this. Like, do the texture or I guess what makes it different than what you've been doing? I thought it would help. It does not help. I just need to get closer. Oh, trying to do the mouth and lay down the base colors. It's always fun to do something a little different. Oh, I love that. When you go, okay, cool, I've been shedding these techniques, and now I want to throw them all together in a single piece. I think that's a lot of fun. Because you kind of see... You know, it's like a progress check, I should say. Oliver. Relax. Let Daddy paint. Oh no, you already did paint. Give me one sec here, chat. Alright, there we go. The heads will determine how I do the necks, and the necks will sort the body, I hope. Yeah, you know, work your way down. See what works. You know, the head's going to be kind of the primary. And hopefully this dog, now that he's just peed on the floor, will give me the next couple hours of peace. Considering you already woke me up at 4. Going with some of this ink, this Drakenhof Nightshade. Gonna go over all of our blue areas. Try to pick out some of this. So. Okay. This is kind of like the main head, the ruling head. That'll be nice. Excited to see. Are you gonna be doing some of it tomorrow? I will definitely stop in and watch. You know what? I've been doing the flesh tone over the leather brown. But maybe we'll try... Let's keep going. Okay. Either way, I'll be there. But I'm excited to see it. We'll try the flesh tone again. I mean, it's worked fine so far. You just kind of have to slap it on a little more than I intended. Get this all over the leather bits. Oops, too much. Too much. Oh, that'd be nice. The camera arm pelts. Oh shoot, I missed the gloves. I know you said you were working on getting some new cameras and stuff. That'll be exciting. Get to check that out. Gas mask. Get in there. Get in there. Oliver, come on, man. We'll swap the face cam for the desk cam and then the other way. Oliver, do not start. He's gone from adorable sleepy puppy to nightmare. This week I've gotten very sick. And it has been trying. What are you doing? Like I said, I don't watch him. He does things like chew my power cords. Really trying my patience, dog. I love you, but you're driving me nuts. Let Teddy paint for an hour. No. Use. But this dog was sleeping. Since I got up, got everyone fed, took everyone out. He's been laying down. However, within the first 10 minutes of me streaming, he's up and being a pain in the butt. Autofocus could be a little tricky. Like, I know it can... I don't know, this camera isn't the best, but... I gotta get in a little bit. I'd love to get just a better camera in general. And my lighting kind of sucks. I don't know. I am not great at this sort of thing. Oliver. Don't lose too much sleep over it, Phil. Hey, morning, War Game Peace. What's going on? Welcome in. This is the 15mm project I've been working on, Sector Alex. Starting some of the troop selection here. So, we've got a couple done so far. So they're coming along. Yeah, super tiny. It'll be sweet, man. Once this is done, the game is honestly, it looks very, very cool. And my buddy and I have been working on getting it painted. And I just kickstarted the expansion. So I do have one. This here. But the puppy ate it. He decided to chew through the light on it. So if I had the light working, I would use it more, but there's too much glare for me to use directly. I'll get it soldered, I just haven't had the time. I'll get it soldered and fixed. I am a little mad. I looked over and I saw this yesterday afternoon, morning-ish. I don't know, at some point. Like, you gotta be kidding me. You just chewed through the LED lens. I'm so mad at you. So, I'll get it fixed. Thankfully, it's not too bad. You just gotta pull the wire stripper, and the soldering iron's actually still back on the table over there somewhere. He's behind the sink. It's right behind the sink rig. Well, I'll get it fixed. It's just one of those things, it's like, I'll add that to the list. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty good. But really, we just need some red. So for these forces, it's essentially all of this. So we got some trucks. We've got, I don't know, maybe another 30 units. We've got a couple of these mechy boys. I think are cool. Got some bikes. I think are really cool. These are fun. I'm excited to paint these. I mean, but this is essentially the full force. I want to say it's like 30 infantry, the 2 transports, the patrol cruiser thing, this guy, the trucks, the bikes, through these heavy bots. There's some jump troops, like this guy. So tiny they just roll around in my hand. Kind of like you've seen The Rocketeer, Disney movie from the 90s, or it might have been early aughts. Sorry, I'm playing with the good camera settings. Can't believe it's been on 640 by 360 at 30 frames, and it looks so good at craft settings. Well, you know, I mean, unless you're running faster Like, my default Twitch stream is 30 frames. So when I'm streaming, I don't run anything higher than that. Like, games I will, because I'm V-syncing to my monitor refresh, but most of the time I don't. But I guess it all depends on, you know, there's that balance between streamability, what'll cause you to drop frames, what won't, and that sort of stuff. And how am I liking the scale? I like 15 mil. Actually, I have a bunch of Flames of War stuff. I shouldn't say a bunch. I have like one of the starter boxes for Flames of War. I've also printed additional armies, and I've been thinking about doing a chain of command in 15 mil. So this is, hold up, give me. I don't know where they went, but I have more 15 mil World War II stuff. But this is platoon level World War II by 2 fat lardies. Okay. And a lot of folks will play this in 28, but a lot of folks will also play this in 15. So it's more, you know, you've got a platoon level setup, but if you want something smaller, like it'll take your bolt action troops and do that fine. If you want something other. But I wasn't particularly in love with Flames of War rules. I don't know, I can't really think of anything in particular that stuck out to me of like, I don't like that. C920. I think that's what my other one is. No, this one. Yeah. Yeah, my this one I think is a, not this one, this is the E-Meat, but the one in my face cam is a C920, this one. But yeah, I don't hate 15 mil. 15 mil's good. I'm starting to do more of it just because if you get one of those nice little, I don't know, I'm a sucker for Feldhar. Like, I love their cases. They're soft, they're hard, they're boxes. Like, I think they're the best. Honestly. Unless you're going with, like, a proper army box, something with magnetic bases and trays that fits in a bigger box, Feldhar is where it is. And you can fit your entire army in a Feldhar box like this big. So, you know, I think 15 mil is great. A little tougher to paint. You're not going to get the beautiful detail out of it. But I'm also out of space, so I can't be making huge boards for all this stuff. Like, I don't know, here. This is some 28 mil World War II scenery. And it's just huge. This is too big. This is too big. I don't have enough space to store this everywhere. I might actually reprint some of this at some point, but this is too big. I think I have seen this here. Oh no, I left the brush in there. Gotta be nicer to my brushes. Be nice. Nice to your brushes. But too much big shit. So the more 15 mil, the better. Alright. We're doing the red stuff. Like, I don't mind it. I'm not gonna chuck my armies away. I still got my 40k stuff. That army box is there. The Legion one is over here. And bolt action stuff is in the garage. But I don't know how to... I cannot keep buying 28 mil army games. I can't do it. Or 32 mil army games. Even 32 or approximate scale skirmish games. Like, it's just wild. It's too much. Too much. Alright, everybody. We got ads real quick. We'll be right back. Sorry. We only run the 3 minutes, so there's no pre-rolls. I would turn it off if I could at this point. I'll wait till the ads end. I've just been taking some of this flesh tone. Get that a little wetter. Pick out some of the highlights here. Get the edges. Alright, we're back. I'll rage and keep you in the resin. And then before the ads, you said, gotta work out how to refine it a lot more. You just mean the paint job or the model? Like, does it need cleanup, or are you just concerned about the paint? I don't know, you're still just kind of getting going with it, right? Like, do you think it's a trust the process thing, or are you really just like, oh, it sucks and I hate it? Puppy hair everywhere now. you know, usually it's the other way around for me. Like, not getting the colors to blend enough, the hard part for me. But maybe it's also one of those things where it's like you're I'm gonna say this wrong, and I'm not using the right terminology here at all, but your triads get you know, aren't contrasty enough, maybe? Like that. I don't know. But I have the worst eye. Like, honestly, terrible eye. I'm not the one to kind of ask. I know sometimes I'll commit to a color triad. I'll be like, this doesn't quite meet the contrast I'm looking for. There's not enough pop. Okay. So, like, I don't know, you could do something like, Are you using blood effects, or are you just painting it as blood? As I drool all over myself. Alright, let's get the blue on the arms. There you go. Yeah, try greening the orange. I'm in here, getting some of this. And this wet a little bit. Come on. Wake back up for. Ooh, too much. That's alright. Might have overexposed the orange on the edges, and I don't have a green that I like. Well, I mean, I would have to look at the palette, but is it like a muted green, or like a glowy, brighter green, or more like a foresty Kelly kind of green? Let's get his eyes, and then we'll call this guy done. Usually, where I would definitely use the lens. There he is. Tons of greenish paints, none that you would call close to. Or none of them that are close to what I would call green. I don't know then. Maybe just hit up the FLGS or Hobby Shop. Bring your stuff with you, see what they have. Oh no. Because you're ordering them direct to the house. Still not really sure what the hell I want to do with these bases. I've been painting some metallic, some this kind of concrete, this medium gray color. Probably go and do like a dry brush of the lighter gray, give it a little concrete streaking. But the bases are untextured. These so far. Where did my gray go? Just used it. This heathen. Paint straight from the pot. No thinning. Wild man Fisher. There we go. There's a little bit of water. Oh no! Since the 9th of June? Hell, summer's gonna be over. Is it just, are they coming from the US and it's because of tariffs and shipping issues and that sort of stuff? Or is it like a manufacturer backlog nightmare? This is Portkeeper. Remove all of the boss music. Oh, from Vallejo Direct. Yeah, I don't know then. I've never ordered anything direct from Vallejo. The only thing I have took a little while was getting stuff from Tamiya. But, you know, from Japan to the east coast of the US, that's to be expected. What are you? What surprised me? Oh, it's on there. I don't know what it is. Must be part of the print or something. No Fisher. There we go. Alright. That's like 3 of 100. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get a little dab of the flesh shade on the bronze, and then we will be done. So I like to do this because I think it really kind of gives it like a little glowy color in there. I use it on gold. You could also just use Seraphim, like a sepia tone, and that works pretty well. But flesh tone, I think, is perfect as well. A little darker, especially for bronze. If you're doing gold, maybe more of the cobblestone stuff. There we go. Look, we got dudes in there. Yeah, hell yeah. We're coming together. We're coming together, chat. We're just like 60 more. Doing the thing. Get in. What I have been doing is inking the metallic parts. I probably should be doing that, but that's okay. We'll work on that. We'll get that going. We'll get that going again. Alright, get the middle part here. Kind of the action gets metal around the head. That's collar. So that's gonna be its own thing. And yeah, I think we're good on metallic. Way too small. I would agree. Superliminal soundtrack. I don't usually do a lot of 15 mil. And I mean, you guys have seen me do everything from 1/12 to 12 mil. He's still sitting here. I will get to him one day. I swear, he's still sitting. He will get done. But I've really been I've been itching to play. And now that they've announced the expansion for this, I really want to play. So it's time to get this shit painted on the table properly. So we can enjoy it and we can have fun. Have these little sky pirate dudes fight each other. Such a child. Swear. I am an adult. I have a mortgage. It's nice to paint different scales. I don't know. For me, it's fun. I don't mind it too bad. Even though I kind of suck at it. Like, these are not going to be good quality. Maybe like the vehicles, I can spend a little more time getting some detail in. But these guys are almost just about just getting coverage in. Do what you can. Give me those eyes, boy. Give me those eyes. I will get back to other stuff. I'll get back to more standard scale. Still got a ton of Legion to paint. Still got a ton of 40k to paint. Get it done. And still got more County Road Z to paint. More than enough to do. Yep. I'll see you later. Thanks everyone for coming, hanging out with me, sticking by this goober nerd. Appreciate it. Like I said, I've been slammed with a work project, which is why the stream schedule has really fallen off. But hopefully in the next month or so that'll be resolved. We can go back to our like 4 days a week streaming schedule. You know, just doing our 9 to 5, not burning 12 hours a day at work and then doing all that stuff and getting sick and all this other stuff. We'll get back to good. Get back to good here soon. Thankfully, this cold let me actually do painting. Talking with AWOL Trooper about this last night. And I've just been itching kind of to get back to it. I finally felt good enough and in a position where I could sit and actually do it. Because normally what I do, if I'm not slammed with work, I'll take this kind of time before the workday starts to do painting. Like I get up and I like to paint in the morning when it's quiet. I have no responsibilities. You know, the dogs get let out, they get fed, they go and they sleep in with my wife. And then I can kind of paint to my heart's content, and I think that's great. But lately, even this time has been work time recently. Been a little harder. Alright, I just saw... Welcome back! I had some left. Just an approximation. I don't know where this thing actually starts and ends, but here we go. A little bit of brass. Bronze, brass on the helmet there, or hat. Yeah, don't die under plastic. That's my life motto right now. Quit buying kits. Finish the ones you got. Focus on other stuff. Life will be better. I still got a bunch of stuff gotta do. Couple other channel updates. I still need to find some time to do the 100 follower celebration, the Fuser set. I've been practicing, I've been setting some stuff up. I just need a Saturday to do it. And then I finally found a bunch of music and stuff for the sub cues and all that. Well, there you go. All right, you painted over half of everything you've bought so far. So that's, you're doing better than I am. I can't chastise you at all. You are fine. You're doing great then. I forgot to do the headband. Hat band, I should say. Don't mess this up. That's part of the collar too. It's just so tiny. Why are you so tiny? There you go. That's a full bench. So far, it's just this project. I mean, I have various armies in State of Paint. 40k army, like I said, that's over there. The Legion army is up there. This is on the table, and I'm hoping to get done. And I still have all the scenery for it is over there. What the hell was I going to say? And yeah, it's easy to fill the bench sometimes. This for me. I am the kid that gets distracted all the time. Ooh, new shiny. I want to do that thing. Move the pile of plastic currently on the bench over there. Or a new pile of plastic here. Yeah, if you got dioramas too, that's always just more stuff. Always more. Let's see here. Let's get the ink on. Let's wrap this dude, and then I want to get more coffee. Use the restroom real quick. Take a shorty break. If she drinks too much coffee, I'll own fault. There we go. I think I've been throwing a little bit of this. Right, up in here. Too much. Much too much. Yep. Thanks for the lurk, Helgrat. I'll see you later. But ads coming in 3 minutes. That's about the perfect time for me to take a quick break myself. Beautiful. Okay. Let's do the eyes. The eyes, boo, the eyes. Oop. Oop. little haunting. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, okay. See what? I'll be right back. Throw this up. Damn. I probably won't be all that time. When I use the restroom, all that stuff. Get coffee. Be right back. Do wait for ads. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. We got more coffee in. And that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and get our highlights on. And we'll go from there. this so I'm not elbowing it off the desk. There we go. A pouch. Back of the rifle here. This going. Oh. The blue highlights in. Much. Oh boy, Phil. No love. Yeah. Too aggressive. Oh, come on. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, I think I got to come up with a better highlight. It's fine. It'll read on table, which is really all I need. I'm not asking for anything too wildly artistic. It just needs to read. But it would be nice if it was not so contrasty, I guess. We'll have to mess with it. Let's see if I can find another tone in the middle. This is too much. Too broad. There we go. I did the red already. There's a little bit of red highlight up there. Okay, cool. 4 of them down. Another one. Water in here? Alright. Worry about it later. We will worry about it later. We got time. We got about another 15 minutes. And today was a little short. We got a very late start, which is my fault. Actually, I'll blame the puppy. I'll blame the puppy for the late start. And Yeah, but we'll be back on the grind here soon. Get back to our normal weekend schedule. Get back to our Tuesday night game nights. It's just been exhausting. Last night I was on, 6 to 6 work. Eventually I just had to tell the consultant, like, hey, I gotta go. Like, I can't. I need to make dinner. It's just been one of those times. Pretty happy with this so far. We're doing okay. Moving forward. I've been printing a bunch on the side too. All this is self-printed. We have all these other troops. This guy looks like he would go with these. You know what? Maybe. This looks sweet. It's all done. I don't know where the other bases are. I guess they're over on the table. Oh god. That was a burp of Red Bull and coffee. Not pleasant. Alright. There's armor. Still like sweating my butt off. Does it fall yet? Hey, the sickness sucks. Ready for that to be over. Pouch. Laps. Laps and steering wheel. See, that's a sound cue I should put in. Give me Reagan and gloves. Gloves and steering wheel. Tell him to give them to me. That gas mask. Arms, I didn't do earlier. Also been thinking about doing some, so we got Halloween October coming up. I definitely want to do some spooky gameage. I'm thinking Voices of the Void for Spooky Game Month. And I'm also thinking of maybe getting back to some County Road Z for miniatures. So we'll paint a bunch of zombies, because I still got zombies to paint. Missed. This sounds like a Miller. See, kids, if you're too young, you might not know what Mist is. Who am I kidding? Everyone's like millennial or older in my stream. I don't have many kids. Got, you know, Helgrat's definitely an Xer. Not sure what Candy is. I think No Man Man is an Xer too. I know you folks are old. You know what Mist is. Don't need to explain it to you all. Miller Brothers founded Cyan Entertainment in the late 90s. Actually, earlier. They were doing HyperCard shit back before they even did Myst. For the Mac. God, what the hell was that game called? That's what we should do. We should do the Manhole, I think it's called. One day we'll just do the Manhole randomly on stream. And we can see what old HyperCard Robin Miller work looks like. For the advent of modern gaming. This would have been of the era of might have been the Apple II. HyperCard Apple II. You guys know what the hell I'm talking about. Sound off in the chat. Yeah. Image him. Alright, ink time. About 5 more minutes. We'll wrap this guy. See who we can raid out to. If anyone has any suggestions on that front, please feel free to let me know. I'm always interested in finding new cool people to watch. Send you guys off to. And the Agract. Or the Flesh Shade. So I got about half the squad done. I mean, that's good. That's not bad. That's not bad progress for the day. Maybe I'll feel up to it and I'll do more tonight. But this reminds me almost of like something from the Diablo soundtrack. This is... Oh, Blasphemous. Yeah. This game is great. If you haven't played it, you gotta really, really like Metroidvanias, because this one is kind of a... This one can be brutal, but it is beautiful, and honestly, just a really good game. Very, very cool game. Very graphic, not for kids. What about Scorn? You could do Scorn for Halloween? But to be fair, I also know you guys are more the painting crew and my other followers, so you get that as well. Oh, how it got so dark over there. Yeah. What did I do with that little dry brush? What did I do with it? The one I... Sadly. Get shit on. Hey Aaron, what's up, man? Moin? I'm well. Been a little under the weather recently, but I am feeling better today. We're gonna get wild here. We're just gonna do one of these. There we go. There we go. That's fine. That'll be fine. Let's see if we can do this. Man, I'm just hanging out. We're doing a little bit of a Sector Alex. Know this stuff? Thank you for saying that. Sometimes I don't feel like doing anything good. But this has been fun. This little thing has been a little fun to mess with. But it is a tiny scale. Yeah, maybe I just do the dry brush with... That seems to be better. It gives me my highlights and it's not super overwhelming there. Into the... It is. I am not a particularly good one. do love to see painted stuff on table. That's always my goal. If I can make the army look good, that's all that matters. So here's our another one of our. He looks a little rough, but well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Most of the time. So I'm just trying to get this stuff on the table. That's the important thing. So I think by the time we're done, we'll have a nice at least cohesive army. Force. It's as bad as it seems. I promise. If I can do it, anyone can do it. We got big old meat hands. I have very poor vision. I've had glasses since I was in like 6. I was trained as a musician. Like I wasn't trained as a visual artist by any means. But I do love playing games. I love putting together little armies. So for me, it's been a fun hobby. Like, if you were to divide the category between, like, the painters and the players, I'm definitely more on the player side. I mean, I'm a player who paints, but I'm not... Painting is not what I bring to the table most of the time. I have tips and tricks, but, like... I'm not trying to be self-deprecating here. There are just much better painters in this space. Duncan Rhodes, I am not. But that's fine. We'll do this like a copper floor, like a bronze floor. I do want to do some base variation here. Especially since we're not doing like you pulled up a little bit. These are all going to be flat based. I don't have like they're not, you know, I didn't throw sand on them. I didn't do anything like that. They're just getting solid colors. And then because I'm one of those animals, I color code my base rims. So I think it's easier to read on table. I know people hate it. Not all of them. My 40k stuff is not, for example. That's strictly GW scheme, but like all my Imperial stuff for Legion is red based, and I do both. I am more a player than a painter necessarily. There we go. That's half the squad done. Doing pretty good. So, for example, we got our little transport ship here. Let me pour these guys out. That's half our squad. Done. Got our little ship. I got some decals I'm going to throw on here. I really want to kind of finish up this engine. I tried to do it like a glow. Not super thrilled with it. Not come out well. I got to figure out something to do with that. But on the light is still painted. Then we got this. We got our base. These guys will fly around the table. They're a little 15 mil infantry. Are getting somewhere. Full ton of scenery to paint after this. Here we go. Yeah, mostly Vallejo. Like I'm using lots of game color. I'm using the gunmetal metallic. That's pretty much the core. For the brown, I'm using this Army leather brown, matte black, and then GW washes. So Reichland Flesh Shade, Agrax, this Drakenhof Nightshade is for the blue. And I haven't really been doing it as much because I don't think I need to, but this Carroburg Crimson for the red. Yeah, I mean, I really like Vallejo. I've been using them for a long time. And I like them a lot because they're kind of dual purpose for me. What I mean by that is, like, I do scale modeling too, as you guys know. So you get things like this, right? Vallejo makes a model color series, which is just as good as an acrylic for painting miniatures as it is for scale models. So where's the gunmetal? Yeah. And then they do things like this, especially depending on what conflict. Like for World War II, they and really most modern stuff, they have this Panzer series, which is a lot of color match stuff. Like this Flat Earth I use for brick color. I also love to use it just as base color for dirt, mud. I love this color. They have a rubber that's like perfect. I use for almost all my rubber. It's also a Panzer series. You can get color matched olive drab if you're doing U.S. troops, or you know, Russian colors, your German colors, your Italian colors, brick colors. You're gonna get color match stuff for that. So, oh no, I talked through the whole bloody ad. Yes, I really like them. I think they're good. Yes, I have an airbrush. If I'm doing bulk painting, I will use it, or I like using it for vehicles and stuff. Not necessarily these. These are kind of... I could have airbrushed them. I think at one point I griped about not airbrushing them. But if I'm building a tank, something in 38 mil, or 1/38, 28 mil, you know, standard bolt action, something like this size. Oh, nope, that's for Dodo's rank dinos, but this is for Fallout, but this is about 28 mil. If I'm building a tank for this size and the scale is, yeah, it makes life a lot easier. You just airbrush the whole thing, and then you can start doing things like panel lining, underbrushing, and yeah, airbrush is good. Do I use it day to day for mini? No, not really. I live in Florida, and my airbrush booth lives in my garage, so it's about 95 degrees in there all the time. Until about November. Give it another month or two, and then it'll chill out for about 2 months, and it'll go back to stupid hot again. So my airbrushing is very judicious and expedited. Like, I get everything set up. I'm not going to go into the airbrush booth every day. I love to like collect a bunch of stuff I'm going to airbrush, and then just do like a 2-hour airbrush session and get it all done. I've done airbrush priming in the past, but to be honest, rattle can makes my life a lot easier, because then by just spraying 8 dudes, I don't have to set up an airbrush to do that. I just rattle can them. I'm good to go. No pain there. Like these were all rattle can primed. I don't know. That's about it. So I try. But it's coming along. Now that we're kind of back into it, getting better. See who we got. Let's see. I got work in 5 minutes, so I gotta wrap up. I gotta send you guys somewhere else. And now that work is starting to slow down a little bit, we're getting back in the groove. Been a little bit. I know. It sucks. Especially because now I just get in the groove of painting. Gotta go out again. I am gonna send you guys. We're gonna go check out this person together. It appears to be a French model builder doing a Polar Lights USS Enterprise, which looks a lot of fun. Unless you guys have a recommendation. Let me know. Yeah, I'm down. I want to see what's going on with it. I'm gonna go see them. Here's our raid message. And I'll be back this weekend, I think. I got a birthday party on Saturday. I got some other things I gotta do. But we'll get some stuff done. And now that work seems to be boosting up a little bit, we're in a better position to spend more time on stream. So once again, thank you all. We will see you soon. Hey, go say hi. As we watch some Polar Lights kit. Yeah, you too, Aaron. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Sorry to leave on you so quick, but see you next time. Bye, all.